What's up, everybody? It's Matt from the house, and in this video we're going to show you a few of our favorite women's park boards for the 22-23 season. Let's check these out. All right, first up, we've got the Burton Talent Scout, and arguably one of the best looking boards on the market this year, men's or women's. And this thing is a park killer, and you're actually going to see a lot of the girls riding this in the competitions too. It's a pretty popular board and definitely a crowd favorite among the pros, but definitely for those higher end park riders. So we're doing a twin tip board. We also have a camber in this thing too, so it's going to have that ultimate aggressive feel. Always wants to be on edge, super snappy in and out of your turns and off of jumps. And then it also has a off-axis squeeze box. So the squeeze box is where they make the core a little bit thicker just outside your feet, and it basically adds more spring, more pop, and more stability because it actually makes your bindings feel like they're a little bit wider. And it is off axis, so it's on a 15-degree. And the cool thing is this is actually a right foot, left foot board. You'll notice the graphic goes this way, not this way. So if you're right foot forward, that's the nose. If you're left foot forward, that's the nose. But it basically matches up perfectly. Most people are going to be riding a little bit of a duck stance, so it works really well with that off-axis squeeze box and those off-axis frostbite edges. In addition to that, we've got a centered base to keep it nice and fast, and then also we've got a triax fiberglass in this thing, so it is going to be a little bit on the stiffer side of that medium flex, but again, tons and tons of pop, tons of stability, something that you can actually go all day and crush the park no matter how big the jumps are, and even have some fun outside of the park. All right, next up we have the Space Metal Fantasy, which this is actually kind of a legacy board from Capita. It's been around for a long time. It's always one of the favorites amongst the girls. So super fun, a little bit softer, easier feel. Really good board to even ride street and especially ride in rails in the park because of that nice, soft, easy feel. It does have a flat to rocker shape on it, the bend, so it's very stable in between your feet on landings, and also got that nice, easy catch-free feel up in the nose and the tail. We're doing a biaxial fiberglass on this thing, again, to keep it nice and soft and predictable. And they're actually doing a super drive base on this thing, so they actually souped it up to a little bit nicer base. Even though it's a little bit softer, easier riding board, they wanted to have something that was a little bit faster. All right, and next up we have the Chamonix Scavenger Hunt. So this thing looks amazing in person. The video does not do it any justice, but twin tip, kind of a soft medium flexing board, so it's super playful, super fun mobbing around the park. We're going to do a little bit of rocker up in the nose and tail. We basically want tons of stability in between your feet for when you're landing, but we want that nice easy catch free feel so the board doesn't feel like it wants to throw you on edge if you're a little off kilter. We're doing a biaxial fiberglass in this thing, so torsionally it's very smooth riding, but you still get that good snap and pop where you need it. And then on the bottom, we're doing an extruded base, so very low maintenance, and it definitely helps keep that speed from jump to jump and rail to rail, or even jump to rail. And then last up, we have the Salomon No Drama. Pretty rad board, fully twin tip. We've got a camber to rocker design, so you're going to get that nice aggressive feel in between your feet, that nice easy catch free feel up in the nose and tail, really good for butters and spinning around. And even if you do come off of a jump and you land a little off, you're not going to catch an edges easily. They're doing a centered base on this thing, so it is nice and fast to get you from feature to feature. And then on the inside of this thing, we've got a biax medium, so it's a little bit stiffer biaxial fiberglass to give you that extra spring and that extra pop. And then on top of that, it has their slingshot sidewalls, which are a carbon-infused sidewall underneath your feet for even more stability, more spring, and more pop. All right, so obviously those are just a few of the amazing women's park boards that we have at thehouse.com. If you have any questions about these boards or any of the boards that we have at the website, definitely leave some comments down below. We're on there every single day trying to answer your questions. We want to make sure we get you into some rad gear, but most importantly, we want to make sure it's going to fit you and it's going to fit your riding style. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, definitely get that notification bell on too so you can find out when all the new videos drop. And grab yourself a new park board and get out and ride, because any day of riding is a good day of riding.